ain't no fluid lifetime. I'm sorry. Welcome to my series where we're going to talk about the E70 X5 and go over some common issues and kind of give you guys a bit of a buyer's guide if you're going to look for one. The first major one is going to be if you see anything related to battery voltage. You notice that we're over here by the driver door and the door handles. There is a major battery draw that will come from the comfort access system in these cars, which is the not having to take your key out of your pocket to unlock the car. So luckily, the previous owner of mine found out how much it was to replace, $900 per handle, and he decided to just have it coated out. The giant issue that plagues the E70 chassis overall, it has a very, very poor water drainage system. You need to make sure that your sunroof drains are cleared out pretty frequently. As you guys can see, I have a ginormous pine tree right above my house, and I needed to declog my sunroof drains right before we had a ginormous rainstorm in New Jersey. Coupled with that, you have to be careful with the rear sunroof drains because if they are not cleared out properly, you will get water intrusion into your rear taillights and into both fuse boxes on both sides of the trunk. So let's go take a look and I'll show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. This is going to be your main point of water intrusion. So it comes off like so. You're just going to want to feel around in here. You know, there's a major fuse box right here. If this gets wet, it's kind of game over. So you got to keep an eye on this. Coming over to the other side, same kind of thing, although you have an amp and I don't even know what's in here honestly, but yeah, just make sure there's no water, there's no moisture. And the sunroof drains are going to be right here and right here. And you just want to make sure that they're not clogged. You can pull it up with a pick tool or with your finger like I just did. And an easy way to tell if you have water intrusion, obviously I don't, but you will see water in your taillight and it'll probably burn out your bulbs. So that's a pretty telltale sign. One for the E70s, especially in the US, they have the ZF6 transmission, and you guys have to remember, a lot of these cars were soccer mom, normal person cars who just followed the manufacturer recommended service intervals, and BMW likes to claim lifetime fluid. I got news for you guys. Ain't no fluid lifetime. I'm sorry. But anyway, these need their transmission service. There's a mechatronics unit in them, and there's rubber sleeves that need to be changed out. Backpacking off that, these being X-Drive have 2 diffs and a transfer case that also need service. I would recommend doing your fluids every 40 to 50,000 miles just to make sure everything's happy. Now this last one, I know I've said everything in this episode is important, but this goes for any used car of any make, any model, BMW, Honda, doesn't matter. How important you might ask? It's oil change intervals. Like I was saying earlier in this episode, BMW is not very truthful about their service intervals. So 10,000 miles between oil changes is asinine in my opinion. The rule of thumb is always 5,000 mile oil changes. So you're going to want to make sure that you find someone that actually took care of the car the way it was supposed to be. And again, when you're buying a used car, it doesn't matter what brand it is, you are buying the previous owner too. So keep that in mind and happy hunting out there. And let me know if you guys have any questions in the comments.